know why it scared me so much, but freaking crap, man, it scared me.
Well,
Are we recording?
Yeah.
All right.
I am now, I
just
believe.
made me think of that new movie coming up.
I've heard people saw it and they thought it was okay. Not that great.
I never.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Don't look back.
I heard it wasn't that scary, though.
2.
There's no rule in number 2. There's only one rule, and it's mine.
TV.
Always close the door behind you, which I do not follow. I make my own rules.
Murphy's Law.
Did Bandicam die? No? It's still running. It runs a lot faster now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bandicam.
Thanks. Nope, not even gonna thank him.
Oh, great, the scream. Well, I wonder if I walk around these polygon and everything turns red. And there's people walking. And it's actually the only painting that stays normal.
Because it's kind of weird enough as it is.
It looks like Voldemort.
On the screen.
Yeah. Okay, the freaking the FOV got a lot shorter.
It couldn't handle the red.
Who turned out the lights?
Hey, who turned out the lights? It was Bandicam.
The frick happened to the FOV?
Bandicam. Have we not established
Yeah,
this?
except that doesn't freaking affect
Bandicam
the render
doesn't
distance.
do the render distance in games.
Clearly.
Oh, no.
Hey, it's a no face, no mouth.
It's got eyes. Creepy enough.
It's got blue eyes. She looks.
It's got blue eyes, blonde hair.
Blue eyes, white
It's a
person.
Nazi plug-in. This game was made by Nazis.
Blue eyes,
I don't
white
think
person.
it was.
That's what Hitler wanted. He wanted a blue eyes, white person. With some blonde hair.
I can't see.
I find it very
Tiddly
weird
wink.
because he wasn't blonde-haired or blue-eyed.
Well, he thought that was like the superior race. He didn't even like.
So Hitler wasn't part of it at all.
Well,
I heard
it
the
was
jingle.
Like, it was like the most preferred race.
Mm-mm.
If you were, was it Jew, homosexual, gypsy, black, or
Having
anything like that, or if you had a disability of any kind,
Or if you were
then
old.
you were inferior.
Or if you were a child, sometime. Well,
Well,
No, they let children live because they were gonna totally brainwash them.
they let children live, but not children of those specified
God, I
races.
just totally freaking
They
screwed
killed
myself.
children first.
And then old people.
Yeah.
Children.
Children and
Kinda let
old
them
people because
live.
they couldn't work.
Can't see.
In internment camps, they killed children and old people first, and women with children.
This is my house. I mean, this is
Pretty
my cave. This is my cave.
I went to the Holocaust Museum while I was in D.C. That's how I know this stuff. Yeah, well, it was sad. It was also pretty freaking screwed up. I saw a lot of crap there that
I've
kind of
seen some
disturbed me.
things.
Why would it? If it doesn't disturb you a little bit, kind of.
Yeah, there was the first thing you see when you go into the main thing, because they have a thing that says, hey, you may not want to bring kids in here because it's kind of nasty. They have a little kids one, Daniel's story, which is still pretty sad.
Why would you have a kid's story for the kids?
It's so kids understand.
When I was a kid, I didn't really I wasn't too saddened when adults die, but I was extremely saddened whenever a kid died because it was
yeah, same
what if
here.
I die?
That I actually had my best friend die when I was 4.
Oh.
Well, my former best friend, obviously he's dead now, but
I knew a kid.
his name was Aaron, I think, and if you go to do you know Oak Hill Day School? They have a bench there donated by to commemorate him. He died of cancer.
Where the frick do I go?
That was my first experience with cancer. Oh man.
I
remember the night my parents told me about that. I just broke down, man. They when I was little, I didn't have the best understanding of death. And so they read me some stories. I don't like where this is going at all.
Just got bad.
I've been here 3 times.
Yeah, but they read me some stories
I do.
and then told me And I said, that's okay, I'm not gonna cry. And then I did.
I remember.
And I was sad for a long time. And in fact, the rest of my young childhood, probably that through maybe 10 years old, I was very concerned, like, about my parents leaving me or forgetting me, like, to pick me up, or, like, I would think about the worst situations if they were even slightly late, which was terrible because my mom was late for everything. So I was like, oh, she probably died and got in a car crash.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was pretty bad for a while, and I guess I didn't even really think about it until recently. That I was kind of traumatized by his death. Yeah, so
I remember.
that's my little 2 cents. My little advice for
thank
today
God.
is be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.
I used to live
Hey, look, a
in-
guy's dancing.
Oh, hey.
It's Just
Party
He
Dance.
on.
died dancing.
I remember back in
I don't
when
like
I
that.
lived in North Carolina.
You lived in North Carolina. Why
Yeah.
do you freaking... I didn't know that Alex lived in, like, was it Ohio, right? And I didn't know you lived in North Carolina.
Utah.
Utah.
I was
Sorry.
born there,
Door's locked!
but then we moved to.
FOV got better.
Then we got moved to.
You know what time?
Okay. But then we moved to
Take a look at you.
North Carolina, and when we did that, I knew a kid. He was the new kid at school. His name was Buddy, and he was so cool. Like, I only knew him for a day, but he was just the coolest guy I knew. He had a mullet, and he was just, like, awesome.
Wait, he had a mullet?
Yeah, he had a mullet. He was just the
I had a
coolest.
mullet when I was like... I think I had to click on it.
Where to live?
Where?
I choose to
Okay.
live in this house.
No.
What were you saying, Christian?
But,
This Christian got really... Frick, did you just see that?
yeah, he saw that. But remember, he was just super cool, and he had a mullet. And I was like, dude, you are awesome. And I hung out with him for the entire day. And then I remember, the next day at school, I was like standing by the door, like I just kept walking up to the door, like, looking down the hallway, waiting for him. And then our teacher, you know, we all get in our little huddle thing, because that was what we did in North Carolina.
Sometime.
Not this crap again.
But,
We still got like 4 more days of this.
Alright, because it's 7 days, yeah.
But we all got into our
I thought it was a
huddle,
grudge game
and she
one
was
for a
like, hey guys, I got some bad news. And I was just like, okay, whatever. And she was
Probably
like,
no recess today, so...
yeah, Buddy died. And I was just like, what? And she
What the
and
frick?
she explained what happened. His mom's boyfriend took him on an ATV ride,
Oh,
and
God,
they crashed
no.
into a tree, and like his head like hit a branch, and like it
man.
jabbed into
That's
his head,
brutal. Oh, God.
and he died instantly. And I
Well, at least he
remember,
died instantly.
I remember I was totally fine throughout the day, and as soon as I got home, and you know I was fine, and then it came to where I had to go to bed, and I was like super young, so it was terrible. And I just like I was like telling my parents, and I was like totally fine about it. I was like, hey, Buddy died, and they were like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And so
Wow.
I go to my room. I kind of just stayed in there for a while, and then
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
yeah,
Hmm.
I think
I'm not rocking this.
I didn't come out of my room until dinner, and then I went back in my room. Bedtime, and I got a little teary-eyed when I was brushing my teeth, and then when I got up in my bed, I was just full out bawling. Like it wasn't good. So mom, she climbs up, and I had a bunk bed, so she climbs up on the top, and just laying there, and is just talking to me and stuff, telling me, you know, that
My hand is thumping.
that he was in a better place.
Okay. Hold on, mister.